Adopt Me's Halloween update release date, pets, and everything you need to know. The Halloween event is just around the corner, with most Adopt Me Halloween events beginning in October. For example, the 2024 Adopt Me Halloween update released on October the 4th of 2024. And Adopt Me updates tend to follow a theme. Meaning that this year we expect the update to release at a similar time. The update began in October and ended at November the 1st, where we had two currencies, the candy and the purple pumpkin currency. Some Adopt Me YouTubers have mentioned this to the creators of Adopt Me, and there was no response, unfortunately. One of us suggested that we hope that there will be the purple pumpkins going and returning this year. Because these things brought up so much hype, everyone wanted to get them, everyone was trying to find them every single day on release, be the first person to make a video showing off the locations. People were hyped. Personally, I would love to see the purple pumpkins come back into the game, including a brand new exclusive Halloween pet, which would be very awesome to see. I think maybe they should actually make a purple pumpkin into an adoptable pet. I will be showing you some of the brand new pets that we will be going and getting at the end of this video, so make sure you stick around till the end. And if you haven't already subscribed, subscribe right now. Apparently only 70% of you watching this video haven't subscribed yet, which is wild. So press the subscribe button, it's free. As I said, the Adopt Me Halloween updates goes and follows a specific theme. Last year, well, the one before last year, in 2023, the update began on October the 5th and ended on November the 2nd. Again, 2022, the update began on October the 6th and ended on November the 3rd. So what does all of these have in correlation? Well, let me go and explain. Because I am pretty sure that this year's update is going to be coming out on October the 3rd at 4 PM UK time. How is it possible that I can see the future, predict the exact second that Adopt Me is gonna go and do a brand new update? Well, you might notice that Adopt Me always updates on a Friday. Now, the first Friday in October is Friday the 3rd of October. So there is a very, very high likelihood that the Halloween update's release date will be Friday, 3rd of October at 4 PM UK time. Very highly likely is this going to be the release date. They always update on a Friday. They always go and do it around October the 6th, the 5th, all of those similar dates. This one was October the 4th. Very likely October the 3rd is going to be a release of the Halloween update this year. Of course, there'll be a bunch of minigames to go and do. Last year we had Cricket's Tile Hop, where you had 2 minutes to find a safe path through the tiles. This one is one that I predict will be going and returning. Most of the time, Adopt Me likes to go and bring back a minigame, and this one is kind of like a classic that I feel like will definitely return, because it actually returned from the 2023 version, so chances are they might go and do it similar, but just upgrade it a bit. The Werebear minigame, a goated game. It didn't give you much currency, but it was a really fun minigame. The purple pumpkins predicted these are going to return. Very likely. Everyone loved it. It was exciting and it brought in a ton of players into Adopt Me, and Adopt Me wants players, so I definitely see this working. The graveyard. Yeah, do you guys remember what the graveyard was? You know, the method that you could do to go and get tons of Dracula parrots for free. Again, this is a concept that I highly expect to go and return. Similar to going and getting the treasure chest from the most recent Summerfest update, I think the graveyard will go and actually end up returning. If you couldn't remember how it worked, you could go and visit the graveyard next to the pizza shop. After playing for 15 minutes each day, players would knock down one grave for free. And the other ones would cost you 650 bucks, meaning that you could basically end up going and buying a Dracula parrot for like 650 bucks. Which is why the Dracula parrot has pretty much no value inside of the game, because there's just so many of them. There is tons of this inside of Adopt Me. Speaking of Adopt Me, these are some custom pets made by a knockoff Adopt Me game. That's right, these are not real. This is a fake game with a fake egg, and you know what? I'm curious what will happen if we go and hatch some fake eggs before I go and show you what the real pets are actually going to be. This is a nightmare egg. There is a chance that Adopt Me might actually go and add new eggs. We got a Nightmare Rex, yes. What I have also been asking, and many players have been asking, is for Adopt Me to go and add a Christmas egg or a Halloween egg. Honestly, that would be great. If Adopt Me was to go and add a Halloween egg, that would blow people's mind. People don't want new themed pets. They don't want like a Aztec egg. People don't want that. What they want instead is a Halloween egg. Just hatch me a spider. Hatch me a little nightmare unicorn, please. Meanwhile, I'm hatching common nightmare Rexes, which is a 60% chance, by the way. So surely I should get something different, right? Like this math ain't mathin'. What's going on here? We're gonna keep hatching these. See if we oh look, we got a Nightmare Draco mythical. I wish Adopt Me would add a new rarity. They keep going and adding new pets, which are like 1 in 10,000, like the giant panda. Don't call it legendary. Make it a mythical. Make it something better. You know, like the blazing lion is 1 in 10,000. Upgrade it from legendary to mythical. It would be so much cooler if we had a new rarity, I'll be honest. So what is the brand new pet that we have confirmed to go and be added into the game? Currently, the only official leak of Adopt Me's brand new Halloween pets coming out this year include this skeleton bat. I've shared this off in many videos now, but this is the only official pet leak that we've gone and received online. Now I wanted to go and do some experimenting and go and show you what this might look from the side. Is it a bat or is it a bat dragon? Well, I decided to go and ask AI to design this for me and find out what they think. Using the power of AI, I said show me this design from a side view, and what it gave me was this. That means it thinks it is a bat. It doesn't think it's a bat dragon, it doesn't think it has any body depth. This is AI predicting that this is going to be a little bat, a skeleton bat. Now, what does this mean? I think this will be an ultra rare. People are saying, oh, we're going to get a bat box. We've already had a bat box. Then again, we've also already had 10 monkey boxes or gorilla boxes. So I wouldn't be surprised if they did go and add another bat box. Let's be real. It's Adopt Me. They could add another box of whatever they want. In fact, hey, we have 1 million butterflies now in the game. So I feel like, sure, give me a couple more bats and I really wouldn't care. It's better than a butterfly. You know, actually, add a Halloween butterfly, I dare you. Basically, every single year, we do end up going and getting a Halloween box that will go and cost you a currency. As of what that box is going to be this year, it's not going to be a chick box because we had that last year. I think it would be cool to get maybe like a pumpkin box where they're all like different shapes and sizes of pumpkins with different like carvings would be pretty awesome to see. Or maybe we'll see more Dracula pets instead of going and getting that, because this is the only Dracula parrot that we have. We might go and get a Dracula box where you can go and get like a Dracula chick or a bunch of different Dracula pets. Or we may see the return of zombie pets and ghost pets. There's a bunch already, like the ghost chick or the zombie buffalo. I can definitely imagine Adopt Me going and adding more of these. And chances are we might also go and get another evil pet, because previously we had the evil chick, we've got evil dachshunds, evil chickatrices, and evil unicorns. But what will we get this year? Hopefully an evil dragon. But again, none of that's confirmed, that's just theories that many people have been stating online. But as we can see, basically every single Halloween update lasts exactly around 1 month in duration and begins at the beginning of October. Let's expect Adopt Me to go and release a bunch of brand new information soon, which will go and reveal some of the brand new pets, some pet leaks, and other information about what's going to be coming out into the game soon. So let's go and hatch a couple more of these nightmare eggs out of pure curiosity of what we go and get from them, because these are kind of interesting to see. And we just got an epic nightmare unicorn, which by the way is just a stolen evil unicorn with a slightly orange tint to it instead of the red. So that's great. Well done, fake game. You just copied Adopt Me and making a ton of money off of it. GG's. After filming the first part of this video, I'm currently editing it, and I just realized Adopt Me gave us kind of like a little sneak peek, which basically literally confirms everything I just said. So as we can see in the upcoming section, it does say in 12 days that the weather board is going to be Halloween, which literally confirms exactly what I said. So 12 days from now is actually the 2nd of October. Now, that doesn't always match up. The 12 days is normally a bit wrong because it doesn't say the exact date. Adopt Me never does an update on a Thursday. This most likely is just like wrong and it's out of sync, and it will actually be coming out on the 3rd of October. So this confirms it's either coming out on the 2nd or the 3rd of October for the Halloween update. So get ready, guys. Go prepare. What I advise you go and do is also go and get some like the crystal eggs. Why? Well, you can go and hatch the Halloween pets out of the crystal eggs, which will be crazy. So you guys should stock up on a bunch of those as well. If you enjoyed this video, like it and subscribe. We're trying to get to 1.1 million, so please subscribe right now if you haven't already. And press the button on the screen to go and watch another Adopt Me video that I think you're gonna love to go and watch next. In fact, YouTube actually selected this video for you, so you should go and press this button right now because YouTube thinks you're gonna like to go and watch it.